Greetings, everybody. It is Wednesday night. It is time for the weekly AEW Dynamite Watch Along. We'll be getting started in just a couple of minutes, but I wanted to pop on early and just say hello, and hope everybody had a great holiday season, a happy, safe New Year, and we'll get back to some pro wrestling here in just a couple of minutes. So sit tight. Dynamite is on the way. Good evening, good evening. It's time for AEW Watch Along with Boris. Dun, 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 dun.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.
The ring's all set, the lights are bright, so settle in, it's Wednesday night. With matches stacked, the action's prime. AEW is where it's Dynamite time, and with Big Bad Boris, we're ready to roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll.
There you go. That's how you do that. Welcome to Wednesday night AEW Dynamite stream. We are back on the air. I am joined by the lovely and talented Ophelia Payne. How was the Christmas and the New? I know you're under the weather a little bit. How was the Christmas and the New Year's and the Hanukkah and the Kwanzaa, all that stuff?
I was under the weather the whole time, and I'm still there. Unfortunately, this one is hanging on to me. But I did get to spend some time with some friends, so that was wonderful.
Did you get expensive gifts?
No, I do a lot of charity stuff. Like I usually ask for charity gifts instead of gifts for myself. So yeah, I went that route this year.
You're a good person.
I try.
If there's heaven, you're gonna go to it.
If there's heaven.
I don't know. I mean, well, I'm not a theologian. I finished the pay-per-view finally this morning. No, it was last night. So I'm semi caught up. I remember most of what happened. Tonight should be an interesting show. Speedball Mike Bailey tweeted that he was not doing a stream tonight because something came up, and now everyone is speculating as to whether we'll see him tonight.
Today is Fight for the Fallen, right? Is that they have an actual like special event tonight, right?
Yes, and it is the world's greatest simulcast in the history of the universe, or whatever it is they were talking about. The wrestling industry changed a lot today. Very interesting things going on. There's TNA shows on Sportsnet 360 today. If you go onto your Netflix subscription, if you're a Netflix prescriber, there is a pretty solid amount of WWE content on demand, and all that stuff's going to start on Monday. So we're living in a new world of whatever this is.
Yeah, and I saw that for our American friends, you can get all of the AEW stuff on Max now, like their back library or whatever, too. So,
oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we are about to get underway. I don't know if you can see, but I was gifted a very tiny toy TBS title that's sitting right back there. I'll have to move my bait. It's right. It's right there.
Look at you, spoiled. Oh, we have a new Dynamite music.
Is this the Pointer Sisters? Are you kidding me right now? Is this like this looks like something you'd see on Botchamania.
Well, I heard today on Fightful that they were saying about a rumor of new music, and I'm like, is the Pointer Sisters their new theme song?
That is terrible.
That is a choice.
That is interesting. An interesting choice, I guess. So we're living in a post-continental classic world. I don't know how they're going to fill all this time. Also, I think this Saturday we will get Collision finally on USA Network Canada, which is a real thing.
Yes, that rebranded Discovery Network.
Yes, I checked my local listings, and it is now rebranded as the USA Network Canada. So we'll see on Saturday if we get that.
And for anyone who does not have the channel already, apparently you get a month free for the month of January.
Oh, I wonder if
anybody could get a chance to check it out and see whatever content plus the Collision and all of that as well. So,
if I may steal a line from the first Batman movie, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
So
now, Lawrence, the last time we spoke, you were a little saucy would be the term that I would use.
I know what you're talking about.
How was your New Year's hangover?
It was fun. I ordered a I ordered a breakfast poutine.
Oh, there you
and
go.
They had like a 2-for-1 deal for like sandwiches on there, so I got 2 sandwiches.
So you're doing just fine.
Yeah.
All the hangover food.
I've got mushroom ravioli waiting for me downstairs, so
I was about to ask you what meal you had waiting for you.
I'm already ready for this show to be over. We're seeing some highlights from the pay-per-view. I thought the pay-per-view was pretty good for the most part. There's a couple of things I would have done a little bit differently, but on the whole, I quite enjoyed it. It is.
You have to start off with the Moxley promo, right? That's how it always works.
Well, that's how the year ended, so we may as well start the next one off.
Yeah.
Yes, it's incredibly warm, so I will take off this cool, fancy retro Blue Jays hat I got for Christmas. Yeah, I was kind of spoiled a little bit for Christmas. I'm charity, apparently. Jason Kiesler, what's going on? Thank you, sir. I know you're here for Ophelia, as everybody is. Also, very excited about the announcement.
Oh, go ahead.
The announcement that took place last night that LPW is finally going to my hometown, God's country, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I haven't commentated wrestling there since the PWA days, so I'm excited to go back home and call some shows. So
Calgary will be eating good that night. There's another Edmonton promo there as well.
There is?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
same night.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Calgary's getting all the good stuff.
I want one of those fancy the graphics that all the talent seem to have. I guess I'm not talented enough to have a graphic.
Oh, like on the platform, like you're a
like a choosable character. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I need a rated FTR shirt. Yeah, it's great.
I never got my Nick Wayne's mom shirt, by the way, but that's okay.
Wow. To be fair, it probably got caught up in shipping somewhere.
Also true.
Yeah.
You are the big O, not in the gross way, in the badass giant robot way.
In the badass giant robot way, I'll take it.
How many rated FTR t-shirts are we selling at this precise moment as we announce a trios match, the Death Riders against rated FTR? Apparently Edge has been ready to come back for a while, but they were waiting for creative or whatever, but looked to be in great shape.
So we have Orange Cassidy versus Hangman to kick this off, right?
I think we're about to find out. Yes, we do. Orange Cassidy, who failed to become the AEW champion. No, Santa was pretty good to me, though. I got some clothes and some hats and some interesting little knick-knacky things. I'm not an action figure guy, but the children's got me. You can't see it, but back there is a AJ Styles and a Rhea Ripley that are covered up by the very festive decorations that will be coming down after tonight's stream. Lawrence, what did you get for Christmas besides a hangover?
Not much. My brother got me some like beard stuff, like a kit to make mixed drinks.
Awesome.
My mom
that came in handy last night, right?
Yeah. No, it was like specifically a hot toddy one. I haven't tried it yet. It's sitting there.
Yes, Eric, I am. That is on my list of things to do, and I will get that done, and we will get that podcast done. I'm looking forward to it. Lawrence, you were singing New York, New York last night. You were having a grand old time.
Again, I don't know what you're talking about.
What stream was this on? Was this on Spencer's stream?
Yeah, Spencer did a watch along of some AEW matches last night. I popped in for a couple minutes. I had a dry New Year's because I had to go pick the child up from the fireworks after it was all done yesterday. So I left the house at 12:30 to go pick him up and got home at like 2. But it was good. It was fun. And I always told my child, do not get into a car with anybody who has been drinking. If you need me 24/7, I will be there.
Yeah, my mom was always like that too.
What does this mean of AEW matches? I don't understand this this comment, Mr. Love Wrestling.
I think he said you said that you were watching AEW matches last night.
Oh, did I? I'm so sorry. Of LPW matches. I apologize.
Yeah. Wow.
The streaming wars have begun. That is true. I meant LPW matches. I apologize. I throw myself upon the mercy of the boss.
So this is being simulcast in the States on 2 separate things, right? Max and TBS still?
Yeah.
It's the mother of all simulcasts. I think that the Raw Nitro Shane McMahon incident was the mother of all simulcasts. But speaking of Shane McMahon, it's tonight the night.
No, it is not.
No? All right. Looks like a decent crowd. They had a decent crowd, or at least the way it was filmed at the pay-per-view, they had a pretty decent crowd as well.
Yeah.
I was looking at the tickets that were sold for tonight's show. There didn't look like too many empty seats. So I think North Carolina's looking for something to do, something fun.
I like to see everybody do well. I want to see every show have heaps and heaps of fans, including this one. So next pay-per-view is not till March. I thought they were going to monthly, or they were considering going to monthly.
For AEW?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Shane
the next
shows
one
up.
wasn't until March. That's a while.
Yeah.
Shane shows up with Baron Corbin. It would be interesting. He was apparently backstage at the old at the PPV, as the kids like to say.
And he did clarify today that he is no longer under any sort of contract, so he is available.
His no compete is up. Well, shit.
Well, he didn't have a no compete because he just wasn't renewed. He said, and he wasn't fired.
Okay. I guess if your contract runs out, then you're pretty free and clear.
At least that's what I got from his tweet he put out today.
Also, Speedball's teasing that he might be here tonight.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, we talked about that off the top. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that guy. He's a quality individual.
Like, he was just back here to get his visa stuff done because it was the awkward moment of like him being out of one job and starting a new one and need to work. Like, he has to come back at like the first of every year anyways to do his visa.
And if anybody knows the importance of having your visa and paperwork sorted out, it is absolutely that guy.
Yeah.
Lawrence, are you and JPJ going to Elimination Chamber?
I'm very much a maybe for Elimination Chamber. I do want to do SummerSlam this year in New York, though. But yes, I'm very much debating it right now to see if I'm going to do it.
Where's SummerSlam? I assume it's at some sort of stadium?
Yeah, it's in New Jersey. At
that MetLife or whatever? The same place they did Mania a few years ago? Okay.
Yeah.
I think Cage will, if he's going to cash in, it's going to be at a pay-per-view, though. It's not going to be on like a regular weekly show.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
How did the Raw stream go on Monday, Ophelia? I saw you guys were streaming it up.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was good. I always have a good time with JPJ.
Monday should be interesting. I'm very much looking forward to seeing, because the story is they want to make it like a WrestleMania level show. So,
looking at the card, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And the stuff they already have up on Netflix is a lot of fun. Like I watched...
they've got a lot of content up there already. I was digging through some stuff, and it's interesting.
I watched
looking at some of the changes they've done is interesting, though.
Yeah,
such as
different dubbing of like the new songs over the old ones, and some changes in the subtitles, like showing that it's World Wrestling Federation versus Entertainment versus Federation, things like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
What I do really like, though, is that they created a whole bunch of accessibility features on Netflix, so people who have visual impairments.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I wonder at some point if we'll see like the WCW library and the ECW library and stuff show up there, because that's something that I'm going to miss, because as a Canadian, we had we didn't get the Peacock thing. We still had that full network right up until last night at midnight, and then it went away. But I loved having that. I could watch some random Mid-South show from 1982 if I wanted to. And I'm hoping all that stuff comes back at some point.
I don't think this match is for anything, is it? Like this, no. Like you don't get a number one contender spot or anything out of this, because they're having that Casino Gauntlet next week.
Yeah, I think this is just a thing for the sake of a thing.
Yeah.
I think this is a Blue League match. Comedy.
I'll be right back.
And how about Will Ospreay
Often.
bleeding buckets in that opening match on the pay-per-view?
Nasty.
And a solid match with Okada.
I
I didn't know there were trailers. I got to do
no,
some
neither
digging
did I.
through
I
the
was
old
just looking at
Netflix.
that. I was like, is that on Netflix?
I was watching the Flames Vancouver game on Sportsnet on New Year's Eve, and it was very interesting to see in-game advertisements. Like I'm watching the Flames game, and a TNA Impact logo shows up on the screen, and I was like, "Oh, okay,
That's cool."
But they got that deal done quick, and they jumped right out and right back in again. It was on the game show network here.
Hmm.
We were in commercial. We were in picture-in-picture. Well, I can smell my raviolis already, man.
Oh, and you're always just like waiting for the show to be over.
I know,
right?
we're just getting started. Yeah, that Flames Canucks game got a little chippy, but I won an energy drink in a bet with my boss, so I will be taken care of energy drink wise tomorrow morning. So I'm pleased about that. I try not to bet too much because I always lose, and when I do, it's for very low stakes. Like
I'll have to check it out, Jason. I didn't see any of those trailers. I'm curious though.
Lawrence, did the Eagles win on the weekend? I believe they did, right?
They did. Yeah, they
Smash
shellacked.
Dallas. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
With their second and third string quarterbacks.
right.
Yes, I do remember a bet that I made and won, where young Spencer Love was lucky enough to wear a Flames jersey for a Thursday night clandestine society live event.
Max got ads. Does that mean that it didn't have ads before when it was just on TBS?
I feel bad for the Americans because, like, just for your WWE, you've got to go. If you're like a rabid fan who wants to watch everything and you quit your job and have time for that, you've got to go across like 8 different platforms to get everything.
You mean like we usually have to do?
Yeah, fair. That's fair. Powerhouse Hobbs will be in 2-on-1 action still to come tonight as we repair him from the loss he suffered from Takeshita at the pay-per-view. As we come back from commercial, but yeah, I thought Will Ospreay looked great at the pay-per-view. A couple of really, really good matches. Chris Statlander and Mercedes Moné was pretty good. The only really thing that I didn't understand is if you're going to have Ospreay bleed buckets in that first match, why would you have Adam Cole and MJF do blood in their match as well? I would have done one or the other.
Yeah.
But that's just my philosophy of things. Orange Cassidy doing Orange Cassidy things.
And Hangman being angry cowboy shit. Like
White people are the worst.
Jason
Max
with the
and
multitask.
broadcast versions. Oh, look at this guy doing research, doing God's work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't break the LED board. I assume they're expensive.
Probably.
Oof.
I wonder where Speedball would show up if
Yeah.
there's no casino battle royale gimmick going on tonight, so maybe just an introduction promo
Or it has nothing to do with it and he's just trolling everybody.
Yeah.
also could be, yep. He does have a bit of a Rick Rude face to him. I would agree with that. Rick Rude, one of the greatest of all time. One of those guys on that list of like amazing talent that never won a world title. Or did he win WCW world title? Somebody Google that. I'm too lazy.
Jason, it's on you.
Yep. hit up, open a third tab and hit up the Google machine. First day back at work since the weekend before Christmas.
My goodness.
That's a lot of time off.
Sure.
Rick Rude was on Regis and Kathy Lee. Man, I got to keep a pen and paper next to me so I could write down all the things I need to search once this is over.
My favorite one of those is when Macho Man went on Regis and Kathy Lee, and him and Miss Elizabeth just divorced, and Regis had no idea. So he's like, "How's Miss Elizabeth doing?" And still in his full Macho Man voice, being like, "Oh yeah, well, me and Miss Elizabeth aren't together no more. Sometimes that happens."
Oh man,
like,
now I gotta find that too.
Make a note.
A lot of homework comes out of this broadcast. Speaking of broadcasts, I'm not exactly sure what I got going on for Saturday I Love Ya this Saturday. I'm working on something, but I have to make sure all the participants are going to be available. Because there's a lot of them.
First one of the new year. It's a lot of pressure to be a big show.
Is it, though? Is it?
I'm making it a big deal.
I am a content creator. The lady and I went back last night. We were killing time, and we watched back the Newlywed Game, and it might have been the greatest hour and 20 minutes of internet content ever been produced.
With the pluggos?
We were soundly defeated, but it was a lot of fun.
I mean, and isn't that what's the most important part?
That's right. It's the friends we made along the way.
I was just about to say that.
I put this hoodie on because I thought I was going to be cold, and it's like 1,000 degrees in here, and I think I might change. Not in front of you, because that would be gnarly and gross.
Excuse me? Did you not appear on a show in the shower this week?
Well, they caught me at a bad time. I had some promotion to do for Saturday Night Love, and I was getting myself squeaky clean. And
now, I mean, I'm no expert, but don't you have to join the stream? It's not like they called you, right?
The jury's still out on how that all happened. I don't know. Sometimes wires, you know how you hot wire a car and the wires cross and things happen. I don't know. I was just like, I was just cleaning myself up, and all of a sudden, I forced Kimmy into retirement again.
So Hangman gets the win and just continuously beating up poor little OC.
And dropping him on his head repeatedly.
He's such a small child.
Are we going to see Christopher Daniels start working again?
Oh. Nah, Speedball's going to come break this up. Every match, we're going to say this is Speedball.
Yeah, this is the Speedball.
Every match. And then you'll have to send it to Speedball so he can use it in his promos.
You can't do that to Christopher Daniels. He's a legend. My favorite Christopher Daniels story, we had him for PWA several times, but one time he did double duty and did the Curry Man thing. And in the locker room, the second he put that mask on, he was in the gimmick and talking in the accent and didn't do it again, or didn't come out of it until he took the mask off again. It was awesome.
Amazing.
I'm a big fan of that guy. Classy guy. Super friendly, super cool.
Poor OC.
We're hearing from somebody ahead of a matchup. Oh, it's Switchblade Jay White. Oh yeah, Tony Schiavone needs to know the rules of the goddamn matches too. It was either him or Ross. I can't remember. It was talking about there being a disqualification in that four-way. I'm like, there's no DQs in four-ways.
There was a few moments on commentary that were questionable during that event.
Yeah, poor Excalibur had to correct him, and as a commentator, I'm like, you should kind of know that.
They were in the holiday break already.
Fair. Oh, we got Swerve and Roderick Strong and Jay White.
That's tonight. Okay.
That is tonight for the number one spot in the Casino Gauntlet, which is apparently next week.
Yes. Oh, and here come the Acclaimed.
Everybody loves the Acclaimed.
Loved. Past tense.
Fair. Oh, are we going to get a little rap here? Let's check this out. Oh, no microphone. Okay, never mind.
I love that he pulled that sign, though. The Bowens will be fine.
Yep, I guess so. Uh-oh. Things are not going well in the Acclaimed camp, apparently.
Oh, give Bowens a single run, please. Max is 30 seconds ahead of the broadcast, but 30 seconds behind Boris and his portal to the immediate future. Okay.
30 seconds ahead of the broadcast, but there's that should be a t-shirt. That should be my new stream. That sounds like Harry Potter. Boris and his portal to the, I got to fight Voldemort or something. I'll give Dobby a sock. Here comes the Hurt Syndicate, Shelton Benjamin, Robert Lashley. Apparently, Dr. Redacted and Joey Janela had a pretty rough match at the GCW show last night, so I gotta check that out as well.
Mm-hmm.
I offered my services to Brett Lauderdale again today. I know that I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Dave Prazak, but he's been MIA from GCW for a while, and I would very much like to work for that company.
Yeah, let's just book Speedball for every match.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
Yeah, Eric said Max to the Hurt Business and Speedball saves Bowens.
Like he could legitimately just, if he's even there, just be there to like sign contracts and meet people.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Robert
do
Lashley,
backstage stuff. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he's debuting next week, which is kind of what I expected.
Yeah, something came up. It has nothing to do with TV. It's just there was a good deal on Steamies or something.
What is Steamies? I don't know what that is.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
No. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Did someone call him Robert Lashley? I missed that.
I did. I called him Robert Lashley.
Oh, using the formal names now? The government names?
MVP on the microphone. He was a good guy too.
Is Bobby Lashley smaller than he was? Like, he's still a very large man, obviously, but he looks smaller than he used to.
I cannot speak to that.
Yeah.
A boily or a grilly. Yeah, Speedball was great the couple of times that he's been in LPW, and he was a super cool guy back in the locker room as well. And I hung out a bit for his what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know why it's not in my brain. His seminar, and super, super cool, super positive with everybody. It was awesome.
I love that he was out there watching every match that night.
Yeah. Pillar to post goes Max Caster, the best wrestler in the world.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed, yes.
Oof.
Oh, there's the tag. Yeah, we still got another 24 days until we have a show. I got to make sure I can still Call Wrestling. I love me some Yoshihiko.
Do we have any of the card for that show announced? I mean, we have the one match, right, from the Fallout from last month, but
Are you talking about the
LPW.
Oil Rumble or the Cool Beans show?
Cool Beans show.
The Cool Beans show, I don't remember. It's MRB and I don't remember. No, there's a tag match that's like a hardcore Tornado Rules tag matchy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's something else. I don't know. Whatever.
I was only talking about the publicly facing. I have no secrets to give out.
Why are you shushing me? Did I say something that wasn't commonly known? Oh, okay. Well, I can't announce things I don't know. I could just make stuff up.
I thought there was a match from the Fallout from last month, but I could be wrong too.
I'll just make stuff up. I'm taking on Lex Luger.
Just fantasy book yourself. I thought you were having a hardcore match with Thaddeus.
I don't know if the world is ready for that.
No, definitely not.
And by the world, I mean me. And Giant Gonzalez is wrestling Spencer.
Oh, okay.
Toronto, that's
MVP
a lot of flights.
On the mic.
Yes, DDP is helping Lex Luger to prepare for his epic contest with me. Oh man, I shouldn't have said anything. Now I feel bad. Let's not pile on old Lex.
So MVP called the finish before the finish, right? I'm just
maybe he's living in the Big Bad Boris in the portal of the Ultimate Future, or whatever that's called. Is Luger not walking? I was not aware of that.
That's what I was going to say. What
I know he was in some rough shape, but like I didn't know that he was not walking. Well, if anybody could do it, it's DDP. A lot of respect for that guy. Oh, Bowen's walked out.
Oh.
Yeah, we'd probably put on a better scrap than that. You're probably right about that.
So they just announced the Casino Gauntlet today, correct?
I have no idea.
Okay.
That is a fur coat.
I have it's not a fur coat, but I have a fuzzy gray, like long, big puffy coat like that. And every time I wear it, I'm like, whose house? I didn't even think about it until one day I was walking by like a storefront window and I caught a glimpse of myself and I'm like, oh my God, it's like my Swerve Strickland moment. So,
tremendous.
Yeah, it's so good. Corjan trolling. That Tyson Paul match was not good.
Oh, it absolutely was rigged. 100%. I mean, come on.
And I think everybody now, so if I'm going to have a Swerve Strickland coat in a moment, I need a hype man like Nana, right? Like, just to follow me around. And
I'll do it. All right, we're going into commercial. I'm going to adjust my clothing situation, which sounds weird, but I will return. Talk amongst yourselves.
Sounds good. I always like the commercials, and then we get snack food commercials, and then I'm like, now I want snack food.
Yeah. No, I want a Ford F-150. I wonder if we're just going to get Netflix ads during like WWE shows.
I was wondering that too, because we were talking about that the other day, JPJ and I, and we were like, so is Netflix going to have ads or not? Like, because there's so many different tiers, right?
Yeah. I think they said there's going to be ads during the show. Like, I don't know how they're...
Maybe just for Netflix programming?
Yeah. Because they're going to have the ad breaks on USA on the two other ones, or USA and Sci-Fi, whatever.
Yeah, CW. Because you're right. Because on the SmackDown, we're getting on Netflix, but not the Americans. Yeah. I'm just curious if it'll be like specifically just Netflix ads or whatever. If it'll be interesting to see, especially with the different countries always having different ads to start with.
Ours will be for Swiss Chalet.
Oh, Corjan's referencing the ad that Canadians got for any Americans reading that, wondering what using underarm deodorant on your feet was about.
Yeah.
There's a commercial with this woman who's talking about putting underarm deodorant everywhere.
Yeah, it was just the ad for the Old Spice all over deodorant, I think.
Okay. Fair enough. I've been to California wine country. It's not bad if you're into California and wine.
If you're into California and wine.
Well, I like California. Not so much with wine, but...
See, that seems like we should set up something like, a wine train match. Then you could write it off as like a work expense or something.
No, I can't play third base for the Jays. I was a serviceable first baseman for like beer league slow pitch, and I use the term serviceable very, very loosely. But no, the hot corner not for me. Yeah, the Jays have done nothing this offseason, and it's been a massive disappointment, and I'm not thrilled about it. But here comes Jamie Hayter.
I'm just here to create opportunities for you, Spencer, or Zach. I'm assuming it's Spencer though. So if we have Julia Hart versus Jamie Hayter, how does Speedball fit into this?
It's a good question.
I mean, I think Veda is the appropriate answer.
Yes, that's true. A wine tasting match. Not a big wine guy. It's just that grape juice that knows somebody. I'm not impressed.
You didn't have to do the wine tasting, just on like the wine train, just like crazy.
Well, we went to years ago, Violence in the Vineyard. That's not bad.
Asian Joe is starting a feud with me. He started it on Monday on the Raw watch along. So apparently he's just going to continue it across every show now.
I went to Francis Ford Coppola's winery in California, and it was pretty cool. There was like a swimming pool and all kinds of crazy stuff there. Didn't have any wine though.
However,
so I
might be okay with the Violence in the Vineyard match, Joe.
I was just going to ask if she was is still in the House of Black, but yes, my question was answered before I asked it.
They knew you were going to ask.
They're living in the 30-second porthole of the future.com. I thought she was on stilts for a second there. I was like, what is going on? That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, why not, right?
Has a wrestler ever come out on stilts? Somebody had to have done that. Man, I got to add that to the Google list.
Well, I saw that there was a robot about to wrestle in some indie event coming up soon. Shockwave the robot.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Do we got do we have some good sportsmanship here, or are you guys? Is this going to be a bitter feud between you and Asian Joe?
Well, he had the stipulation on our first match was the loser leaves Canada, so I'm not really sure.
Oh, that's
since he's not Canadian.
Well, I'm really okay.
I'm like, I don't understand any of this.
That doesn't seem overly fair to me.
Well, I mean, I put him over when I first started talking. I was talking about how tall he was, and then, I don't know, it turned into a feud, so...
Yeah, Spencer, we need stilts for somebody. Who needs to come out on stilts?
It feels like a Stephen Crow thing.
Yeah, but he'd have, like, fashionable stilts.
Mm-hmm. Who else would do that? T.Y. T.Y. would do that.
Yeah, true.
Elliot? Tyler?
Also, yeah, I think that would... I like that kid a lot.
He'd come out in, like, full, like, really tall alien outfit, right? Like, on stilts. Oh yeah, I saw that too, Spencer. I don't remember who that was. The pogo stick was wild.
Yeah, Marco was stunned on stilts. See, look at this. We're coming up with all kinds of stuff.
Somebody better be taking notes.
Because I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about mushroom ravioli.
So is this Julia's first match back? I haven't really been paying close attention.
I don't know, to be honest. There doesn't seem like a
It
lot
was
of
the
fanfare.
returning
if it
Julia
is.
Hart, but I didn't know if this was her first match. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Corjan. I don't know which wrestler it was. I have to look it up.
It's on the list of things to Google that I never will. Marco Stilts. That's not bad.
Where's Pluggo?
I saw Stephen Flo, and I thought it was tremendous. Yes, big fan of that gimmick character / whatever.
Stephen Flo
Yes.
versus Stephen Crow. It has to happen. Writes itself.
And I want to hear his music.
Oh.
15-month layoff. Oh, we're going back to picture in picture. We have a young lady who is speed walking, who seems to be a little backed up. She needs some Metamucil. Targeted advertising for pro wrestling fans who are full of shit. Lawrence, say something.
Nope.
Save me from myself.
No, we just let him go. That's the rule. Yeah.
This is how I end up in the shower. I'm like, that's a
Did
great
you ever
idea.
notice that when you start, I just stop talking. I'm just like, let him cook.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me get to where I'm going. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the shower thing was brilliant. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there's teeth whitening ads in the States. I like how we're comparing. We got a Jeep Wrangler gimmick going on now. Yeah, that threw. There's some good matches on this show.
Unrelated. We should all buy Jeeps now. That'd be so cool.
Unrelated to anything.
Yeah. I had this sudden urge to buy a Jeep Wrangler.
I would
hear there's an event.
Do you hear there's a Jeep Wrangler event?
Yeah.
They need somebody on stilts at that event.
As an inflatable wacky arm guy or whatever?
Yes. Milo Mira is the pogo stick wrestler. There you go. I would find the clip and play it, but I don't want to get copyright strikes. YouTube has rules, not like Twitch, which is a lawless wasteland, where I thrive. A Sunwing vacation. Yeah, you want to pay for that?
Are you saying that you don't make big bucks?
What's that?
You don't make the big bucks to go on a vacation?
No, I don't. No,
no, I do not.
That's full shoot.
Well, I think if you planned an LPW event,
I've been trying for a long time. Yes, check out Blair's interview with Victor from the Ascension. That is up, and it is awesome. Well, now we're just burying Sunwing. Boy, we're getting all kinds of things going on here tonight.
you know what? I've traveled with Sunwing before. I've never had any problems with them. I will travel with whoever wants to give me the best deal on my holiday.
Well, nobody messes with you. They know the kind of power you wield.
Also, that's true.
They saw the sales of the Indiana Jones video game after you gave it a review. I know what's going on
I'm
over
an
here.
influencer.
What's you reviewing now? What's the new thing coming out?
Right now I'm working on a couple of headsets.
Oh, okay. Turtle Beach? Is that a thing?
I have a Turtle Beach and I have a rig, and I have to look and see what the other one is.
Your work is never done.
No. When I look at my list of games to do, I think I have like 47 games on my backlog here.
Oh, really?
Well,
Now, how long do you play a game before you give it an honest review? You don't just plug it in and go for 5 minutes and be like,
I just open up
sucks.
the opening screen like everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, garbage. 5 out of 10. Yeah, no. It depends on the game. If it's an indie game, most games I try to play the whole game. To be honest,
Okay.
that's why I don't pump out as much content as some of the big guys. So. But also, I'm a one person. You know, like IGN has like many people to write reviews, right? So.
Yeah.
You're a one-person army.
Yes.
What is Outlast Trials?
That sounds scary. I don't do scary games.
What is Outlast Trials? Why is it scary?
I think it's scary. I like cute games where like I farm and I pet cats and stuff like that. Like
Bubble Bobble.
yes.
One of the greatest video games ever. Lawrence, are you asleep?
Nope.
Might be. Not yet.
Not yet.
You run through the game avoiding enemies.
Jason, I'm not even going to lie. Any game that does not tell me how to play the game automatically goes on the I'll get back to you pile.
Whoa.
Unless you mean not a tutorial as in, or there's too much a tutorial and like no one tells me what to do. No.
Asian Joe was talking some smack over here.
Oh. Wow. Just wow. Just wow.
Just wow.
Yeah. I'm going to take all the notes and be like, remember when? I do recall that my donations to Quizplex got me some promo time with one Miles Blackwell. So watch your messages there, Joe. You might have something coming your way.
I just heard either a firecracker or a gunshot from outside my window. I live in North Edmonton, so it's very good chance it could be a gunshot.
I already got Miles to cut a promo on Ryan from Mark Order once, so we'll do one for Joe as well, I'm sure.
You outsource all of your business. I like that.
I do. Well, I do my own dirty work. Whatever.
Some people are playing checkers and some people are playing chess. I'm playing Bubble Bobble.
All right. So what is going on here? Julia is hiding in the corner.
Oh, yeah. AEW is on. I forgot. Connect 4. That's a smart person game. It's out of my realm. Oh, we saw Danhausen show up on Ring of Honor the other day.
Yes.
And we saw him call out Zoe Sager on Drawing Power with Veda Scott, which I thought was kind of fun.
That is fun. I'd watch that match.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yep. Oh, the mist of doom into the face. The referee didn't see it. There's the win.
I thought the same thing, Asian Joe. Her makeup is very light, not scary dark like it normally is.
Yeah, now that you mention it, the makeup and stuff, it is a little bit not maybe as sinister as it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's burning. It's burning. Where's Doc Samson? Where's Jim Dodson on security? That's an old reference for people who are old like me.
Yeah, MJF was off filming and he's definitely in it.
Yeah, that should be coming. There was some clips of it recently I saw somewhere. I don't remember where, but I quite enjoyed the first one, so I'm hoping the second one's good. Just like Borat. I never watched the second Borat movie because I love that first one so much. I'm worried it won't be as good, but I've heard it's not bad.
It's direct to Netflix or something, isn't it?
No, that one. Which Happy Gilmore?
The new Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's a Netflix thing because I think
Yeah.
he has a deal with Netflix. Kyle Fletcher is the new hero and legend of the world. Well, not hero, but I'm enjoying his work very much. That match he had with Will Ospreay was phenomenal.
Excellent. Yeah.
And they're 1-1, which means that perhaps we'll get another one. Maybe we wait till July. I never saw Dumb and Dumber 2, but I wasn't a huge, massive fan of the first one. So we are in commercial again. The Hockey Hall of Fame. I have been there. Not
Did you pose with a
anybody
picture
cares.
with the Stanley Cup?
I did, yes. Yeah, Ospreay and Okada also quite good. And I'm kind of enjoying Ricochet's heel-ishness. Like, I don't know, it's coming across very dickish in like the best way. And continuing it on the social media, like it's all, for me, it's all working.
I love when they take the stuff from the ring and take it to social media. I did love Swerve with the toilet paper. Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
But it's also one of those things, they have like one segment per pay-per-view, I feel like AEW have where they could do it on TV that doesn't need to be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Promo segments or whatever. That could that was cool. I liked it, but that could have been done on TV and not used up pay-per-view time, but whatever.
Pay-per-view was short though.
Just a touch under 4 hours, I believe.
Yeah, a little bit shorter than normal.
Yeah.
The main event was a lot shorter than I anticipated too.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what. And I'm not a full-time WWE watcher, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Raw is going to look like on Monday.
And I'm curious what it'll look like for us for NXT and SmackDown if we're not going to get like the same programming that they're getting, right?
Like, are they going to run live same time as they would on TV in the States?
Yeah.
And what do they do? What are they going to do for the commercial breaks? I don't know. Tylenol ads, maybe? Jeep?
You need some of those, Lawrence?
Swiss Chalet?
Yeah.
Some Tylenol.
Ugh.
And some Swiss Chalet.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you got to hoard that toilet paper back in 2020. That was like gold.
Mm-hmm. What? I'm reading Jason's comment. Max had a nice little yellow box that says ad in case you did not know that the folks talking about type 2 diabetes were not wrestlers.
I'm sure there's wrestlers with type 2 diabetes.
I'm guessing because they have the audio descriptor for people who have visual impairments that they have to make sure that people know that it's an actual ad.
Oh, I didn't realize that usually I take off the days of Wrestle Kingdom every year, and I didn't do it this year because I wasn't paying attention and forgot, and found out that it's on a weekend. So Friday night at 1 a.m. our time will be Wrestle Kingdom, and I'm pretty stoked for that. And then the next night, I believe at 11 our time, is going to be Wrestle Dynasty, so my weekend's pretty much set.
What is that this weekend?
Friday night, Saturday night, yep.
Oh, okay. I knew it was soon. I just couldn't remember which weekend.
So because I'm an old man, I'm going to come home from work on Friday and I'm going to take a nap. So I'm all rested up. Oh, Kenny Omega returns next week. God damn it, pal.
And then we have the All In or Y'all In, right?
You don't like that, do you?
No.
Oh, a vignette with Okada.
Okada doing the middle finger behind the back was great at the pay-per-view, though.
And running the ropes and smacking Ricochet in the back of the head was got the big pop, too.
Boris, are you doing a watch-along for Wrestle Kingdom at 1 a.m?
I thought about it, but I kind of want to just sit on the couch and just watch and sit and enjoy. No disrespect intended. So as of now, no. But that may change, but probably not. Yeah, Kamala, I think he lost like a foot or both of his feet. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I know he had some pretty severe diabetes now that you mention it. Yeah.
All right, Lawrence, time to do your dance.
Why is the ring red? Why is Mercedes money coming out? What's going on here?
Assuming she's not wrestling based on what she's wearing.
No.
Oh, I'm just seeing. Yeah, something tells me that is not a action-friendly
When did it become Mercedes money versus Monet?
I think it was always money. I just was saying it wrong because...
Oh.
Yeah, Sweet Daddy Siki passed away. Stampede Wrestling legend and legend in the business. So, yeah, I want to throw out some respect to that. And that's another thing, too, Jason, that I agree about doing a watch-along with Wrestle Kingdom. It is a very long show. Because I think 1 o'clock is like when the pre-show starts, there's the New Japan Rambo, and then they have a bunch of other stuff. And it is like at least probably 5 hours once it's all said and done. So that's a lot of time for me to sit in front of the computer. So I'm probably just going to sit and suck down Red Bulls and watch it downstairs. I might order a pizza, mature grown-up things.
Yes, with grown-up money. Happy New Year to only me.
Yeah, Jason, that's the New Japan Rambo. It's like a sort of a not a gauntlet, but like almost like a Rumble style kind of thing that they usually do on the pre-show of Wrestle Kingdom to kind of get everybody on the card who's not going to be on the card. And I think the winner of it gets a match later or something. I can't remember, but yeah. They usually do that on the pre-show, and then there's nothing for like 40 minutes. So yeah, it's very awkwardly paced, but I always look forward to Wrestle Kingdom. I always enjoy it. What's going on, Pluggo?
Like the meow. I don't think Camille's in AEW anymore.
Well, I think she's gone. Yeah. The lady and I last night watched back the Newlywed Game we did on SNL a few months ago, and we hadn't actually watched it back, and it was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for doing that. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't keep Camille around, but what do I know?
There's probably something that we just don't know.
Very true.
Because the way everybody talks about it, they're like, yeah, it's really weird, but we don't think she's there anymore, and no one really knows why, so...
Sports Illustrated's 10 best women's wrestling matches of 2024.
Yeah, she was on there quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those New Japan Strong shows, I need to check those out and see, because there's probably some good stuff on there. Now, here's where Speedball comes out and challenges for the TBS Championship.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. What about Shane McMahon and Speedball? Now that's a power
tag team
duo.
I really wanted Stat to win that match, but I couldn't imagine them sending Mercedes to Japan without having a belt.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that Wrestle Dynasty show should be interesting. It's like New Japan, AEW, and I think CMLL all kind of thrown into a blender, and we see what we get.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and no one coming out to interrupt or anything? Surprising.
I guess not. I think, honestly, Eric, it's funny that you mentioned that because I believe that that's a tell of a really, really good worker, of somebody who you can take that Yoshihiko doll and have like a really good fun. Like, you're not going to have like a 5-star classic, but something that's fun and makes sense and pops people. And I've seen a lot of people do it, and some of them do it really, really, really well, and some of them not so well. Like Joey Janela killed it because he kind of understands and leans into the silliness of it.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm a big Yoshihiko fan. I know that like Jim Cornette would throw himself in a fire rather than watch it. But like, it's theater and it's fun, you know?
I actually love that they're showing a nice little charity thing here for Asheville.
Yeah, wrestling's changed. Nobody interrupts the celebration. TNA's on Sportsnet. Raw's on Netflix. Ohio.
Don't we have to do the no one interrupts the celebration? AEW's dead, right? Like,
next thing you know, there's going to be a wrestling wedding where 2 people just get married.
what?
I know. Oh yeah, and the contract signing that doesn't have somebody going to the table. Turn the light on. We can't see them. You guys do television
Here we're
better.
celebrating these people that are doing all this hard
Yes.
work, and we're not even going to show them properly.
Look at these silhouettes of these 4 brave men. Yeah, that's not great. Oh yeah, Yoshihiko and Ibushi.
Oh, now we're showing them a
fantastic.
check presentation, but we can't hear them. We can only hear commentary talking.
$25,000. That's cool.
There's another one.
I like the giving back. That's cool. Yes, the shadow first responders. Maybe Speedball was one of those guys.
Heard him talking about the presentations there.
Oh, it's the Undisputed Kingdom. MJF went over in that match, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Kept his ring. There we go. Speedball to Undisputed Kingdom.
Now, hang on. What is that thing? Look on the right arm of Kyle O'Reilly. Because that looks like one of those things that you use to check your blood sugar. It's a
diabetes thing. Yeah,
there we go. Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Diabetes. Oh, someone's
Now we're
setting
just
off fireworks outside my window again. Yep.
Fireworks today? Is that what
Can
I
you hear
hear?
that?
I can hear it on your mic. Yeah.
Yeah. Very loud. I got the window open because it's warm as hell in here. Yeah, a friend of mine has one of those too. You just scan your phone on it and it tells your blood sugar. No more of that having to prick your finger and stuff. So yeah. There you go. Diabetes. We've done a service today. I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Roderick with the sparkly hoodie.
And the shitty little boots.
Mm-hmm.
Been a big Roderick Strong guy for a long time.
I like Roderick too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
maybe
Wardlow?
Speedball.
Nobody knows.
Maybe Speedball will join the kingdom.
Speedball will be a mystery 4th entrant for the #1 spot in the gauntlet match.
There you go. I remember Jay White when he was on Excursion in Ring of Honor, and he was like the white meat baby face, but I always thought there was something there, and he's had a hell of a career. Yeah, I want to go back and dig through some of that old PWG stuff because there's a lot of fun, crazy shit that they used to do back in the day. Yeah, I like to see AEW run smaller buildings like this and have, it's a better vibe in not in a giant building half full than a smaller building totally full,
And it's not just the amount of people. Like, if you have a smaller building, the sound is just better.
Yeah.
We don't have that hollow. Ooh, I need my hype man to have a suit like this. You ready, Boris?
Oh, let me see. Oh, it's
need the non.
Yes,
suit.
look at that.
That's a lot of sparkle. A lot of special.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Get out your bedazzler.
So the winner
This
of
is
this
for the first entrant of the gauntlet, right?
Well, why would you want to be first in the gauntlet? Wouldn't you want to be last in the gauntlet?
No, because the casino gauntlet, somebody can pin at any time, right? So if you're first or second,
really?
you have the chance to win right away. There's no guarantee that everybody who's lined up to be in it will actually make it to the ring.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I am the big bad bedazzler. Probably Swerve.
I'm trying to think. So the winner of the gauntlet gets a chance at Mox, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know the gauntlet was a thing until I came on the air today. So your guess is as good as mine.
As this match starts, I'm going to get out because I am exhausted.
Well, thanks for popping by, brother. You're always welcome.
I had fun. Nice seeing you, Peggy.
Bye.
Later, Boris.
Yes, sir. It was nice seeing you. I'll just go fuck myself.
I would think of this match, I've got Swerve. I'm going to say Swerve.
The Bedazzled Bruiser. See, there you go. That'll be on Cage Match at some point today.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. You have to. I have a friend who has one. I'm gonna have to like get you a jacket or just like a custom scarf or something for the show.
So Mercedes Sucks, the commenter, apparently not a big fan of AEW, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. What was Maximum Carnage? I missed that on the bottom of the screen there. They're hyping up live dates. Maybe that's a special Dynamite or whatever. Interesting.
I don't find she's particularly good on the mic either, to be fair. I think she's very just like monotone, and I mean, I don't know. She feels very rehearsed.
We need a real wrestling promoter. I don't know. Spencer, are you a real wrestling promoter?
Yeah, I agree with all of that. I do agree with Mercedes is not great on the mic. I do hate money.
Yeah, that's true. Love wrestling, hate money. That's a t-shirt right there.
Or hate me, question mark, love wrestling.
What was the shirt that I love yourself, love moms, love wrestling? That was a shirt that I invented.
I don't remember that one.
I might have been on SNL. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I may have been under the influence. I don't know. Double DDT from Jay White.
Yeah, I saw the Maximum Carnage thing advertised. Is that next week?
I have no idea. Let me hit up. Yeah, I don't have a Live, Laugh, Love wrestling shirt. That's a great idea.
Neither do I.
Let me do the Googling. AEW Maximum Carnage is an upcoming special event produced by All Elite Wrestling, which takes place January 15th to January 18th in Cincinnati, Ohio. These are special episodes of Dynamite and Collision. John Moxley versus the Casino Gauntlet winner.
Yes.
That is all the information we have.
Yeah, I was going to say I saw Maximum Carnage and then it was in the same reference as the Casino Gauntlet, but it looks like, so Casino Gauntlet is the 8th. And then I'm assuming if it's running the 15th to the 18th, it'll be Dynamite and Collision.
Yeah, Tony Khan's football team is so bad that my football team, the Las Vegas Raiders, who are the worst, actually beat them. So, I mean, yeah.
Well, Lawrence will be mad. He left just for football talk.
I may have been under the influence. Why don't I have merchandise? I hate money too, apparently.
I keep asking you why you don't have merchandise.
Because I don't have the money to actually do the run. Like you get them all printed up first, and then you get paid later. And I am.
Or you do a pre-order.
Yeah, fair. I'm very much a paycheck to paycheck kind of, you know, I'm not
Mhm.
living the lap of luxury. Oh yeah, Jeff Jarrett has an announcement coming tonight where I'm sure
does.
he's going to say, he's going to pull a Mark Henry and come out in a salmon jacket and say, I got lots left in the tank.
Yeah, I mean, he's not retiring, right? Like,
I wouldn't think so. He's going to have one more AEW title run.
he's gonna do a John Cena 1-year retirement tour.
All of a sudden, I need an electric car.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think Pro Wrestling Tees is whoops.
Yeah. So you'd just have to create the design and they would print to order, right? That's how that site works.
But also, I mean, let's be perfectly honest here. I mean, who wants to buy merch of me? Like, I'm not a wrestler. I understand like the talent making, you know, t-shirts and stuff to sell, but like who wants
You
a
keep selling yourself
Bad
short.
Boris?
I bet you there is a lot of people that would buy a Big Bad Boris t-shirt.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Oh, now I've got hepatitis C from being on vacation. I need some sort of medication. What's this called again?
So you have the Sunwing vacation ad followed by the
Yes!
Twin Ricks. You get your
Twin
hepatitis
Ricks.
shot before you go.
You are a traveler. That's what sovereign citizens say. There's an unspoken rule when McDonald's is in your car. Your car will smell like McDonald's for like the next 3 weeks. I'm not really much of a DIY guy.
Maybe Mrs. Boris is, though.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe she wants, you know, more work to do.
TD Direct Financial Plannings. Oh, yeah, I could do a Big Bad Boris retirement tour, and then I'll come back next year and do it all again.
Oh my God. I'm
Kiss
retiring at
tweeted-
the end of the year and then just like, nah. You all love me too much. I can't leave.
Kiss tweeted on New Year's Eve, see you in 2025. I thought they were all done.
Aren't they doing just like the hologram?
They
now?
did at the end of that last concert, because I'm a big Kiss guilty pleasure guy. They did like a weird avatar animation-y thing that was really weird. So we'll see where that all happens. Oh, they're doing a hologram tour?
Oh yeah, I was right.
I mean,
I
if
saw
it's
something
less,
about that, and I was like, that is so weird.
I mean, if it's less than $1 zillion, I will absolutely check that out because I think it might be fun. But I've been trying to get Pabst Blue Ribbon, their delicious beverage, to sponsor me for a long time. And I know I'm not supposed to say that because we already have a beer sponsor. But you know, no, it's like actual like an animation-y thing that they did at the end of their concert, and it's I don't know what the plan is, but see, I said that, Spencer. I said we have a beer sponsor. I know.
ABBA is.
I understand that you
they have
get
a tour
upset.
where they're like holograms or whatever as well. So I assume it's going to be the same idea.
I understand you get upset every time I mention delicious, delicious Pabst Blue Ribbon.
You have to just, if you want to drink that, but then have the brain buster on the side so they think you're drinking that at least.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Smart. That's why you're the brains of this operation, and I just press buttons.
I try. You missed me.
I did. I bet this is a really good match that I'm not paying any attention to.
Roderick was looking great in this match. I mean, I still think Swerve's going to win, but... But I'm guessing if this is for the first place entrance in the gauntlet match, all three of these guys will be in the gauntlet?
I guess you would assume, yeah.
I'm guessing.
Oh, there's AEW Year One shows and special events on Max right now.
Just year one, though? Aren't we in 5?
Yeah, 5 or 6 now, I think.
You think Jay White's going to win the whole thing?
I have no problem with that. So 2 weeks is Maximum Carnage, according to Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, because we'll have the gauntlet next week, and the winner of the gauntlet will compete at Maximum Carnage. We're getting the rules of the gauntlet now. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that.
Nope, not at all.
Speedball debut and win the whole thing? Why not?
I still think Darby should be the one that takes the belt off him, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, so, yeah, you're right. Speedball's going to come into the gauntlet and win all that.
That always makes me nervous when you see someone like Swerve just walking along the barricade like that. I'm like, oh, I'm just waiting for someone to slip.
Yeah, that never or has a possibility to end badly.
What? Why is Ricochet getting involved?
God damn. Well, you threw toilet paper at me.
With a pair of golden scissors.
A pair of golden scissors. I thought it was like an Emmy or something he had in his hand.
So did I first, but I was like, no, those are gold scissors.
I like the glasses. That's awesome. Maybe Swerve not going to win this match. Maybe we are wrong.
I could see that, Jason.
Emmy winner Rick O'Shea. Oh, there's the Blade Runner.
Here we go.
See, look at this. Jason Kiesler is ahead of the curve. He's smarter than all
probably
of us.
Watching in the future, and now he's just spoiling things for us.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I was like,
That's happening? Fireworks going outside the window. I have to use it in Boris's room. Hopefully they go to commercial. I shall return.
Sounds good.
Talk amongst yourself.
Oh, Swerve's out here bleeding on the side. And now Ricochet's taking off his coat. It's about to get real. At least they're going with different objects, Asian Joe, right? Like scissors, an arrow. Let's get an action figure or something involved. Something that they can sell. It does look strange with glasses. Something you don't expect. Oh no. This is too much. This is just a regular Wednesday show, Ricochet. What are you doing? You gotta get the headbutts, right? So then he's covered with Swerve's blood. And the you sick fuck chance, of course. They're not using the point of the scissors? I thought they were. And of course, whoever does the attack has to wear white so that the red shows up, right? Like that's how it works. That bright, unnaturally bright red. Oh, that's fair. I'm just waiting for him to cut off the braids and then I'm going to be, or the dreads, and I'm going to be so upset.
What did I miss? My God, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, yeah, you missed a lot.
I thought they were going to commercial.
No, Ricochet jumped over. Has just been, smashing him with the scissors, the headbutts, and...
See, I like this, though. I don't have a problem with this. I was informed by
Completely
my lady
defenseless
that the fireworks are incredibly loud downstairs and scaring the shit out of her.
They are loud.
Yeah.
Out, damn spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem with this at
Maniacal
all. You're gonna punk me with the toilet paper. I'm gonna punk you with my scissors.
We do need a laundry detergent commercial now, immediately.
Do you have stubborn stains after repeated stabbings to the head?
So who do we have in the ring? I saw you.
Oh wait,
Kyle
I just had a revelation. At the next pay-per-view, it's going to be Ricochet and Swerve, golden scissors on a pole match.
Oh, Roger and Adam Cole. I was trying to see who was in the ring. I was like, all I saw was legs.
Where's Samoa Joe these days? Is he hurt? Did he retire? What's going on with Joe?
Samoa Joe?
Yeah.
He was filming the new season of Twisted Metal in
Twisted
Toronto.
Metal, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's
a video
now,
game,
so
right? Is that game any good?
The game was good, yeah. The show's great. Yeah.
Okay. And now they go to damn commercial, and I could have gone to. Well, this Saturday we're making history again. Deonna Purrazzo versus Toni Storm. Yeah, hopefully, I'll check, but yeah, I'll have to see if this is actually listed live on USA Network Canada because it's interesting. Like a time to kill before Wrestle Dynasty at 11.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's. I didn't know if it was starting this week or if it was starting next week.
It's a local medical facility.
That's right.
So enjoy the Christmas decorations by the Boris 5000 as they will be coming down. It's hard to tell, but there's a wreath and there's some stockings and there's some lights and stuff. It's very festive. I'm a festive kind of guy.
And they're coming down today?
Not today, but before the next stream, they will be probably gone. Yeah, I wonder if they still do the local medical facility thing now that Vince is gone.
I have heard them reference hospital a few times.
Really?
On WWE anyway, yeah.
The PBR flag is I do enjoy it.
It stands out so much with the white wall and the white background of the flag, so it's like right there.
And it's funny because over on this wall, I actually have a Jägermeister flag as well. But I'm not a drunk. I just am brand loyal.
And if Alley Cat would get you a Brainbuster flag, then...
Maybe. What's January 8th? Is there a specific reason
it's old
why we
Christmas Day.
It's what?
Old Christmas Day. January 6th, actually, isn't it?
Oh. The mushroom raviolis are smelling very good, by the way.
Smelling good. What kind of sauce do you have with mushroom ravioli?
It's like a cream sauce.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I always grew up with, we took all the Christmas stuff down on the 6th.
Fair enough.
My mom's very religious, very old school Catholic.
Okay.
So, yeah.
The Pluggos, it's like a 3-day thing. It's like Disney World. January 15th is Universal.
Well, I mean, January 6th is relative, right? Like, I mean, it's the religious feast of the Epiphany. You can't really compare it to what nonsense goes on in the U.S.
The religious feast of the Epiphany?
Yes.
Did you make that up?
No.
Religious.
It's the feast of the Epiphany.
Of the Epiphany, which I know how to spell because I'm smart.
EPIPHAM1. We
The
are
Feast of the
backstage.
Epiphany is a Christian holiday that commemorates the manifestation of Jesus' divinity on January 6th. Okay. Fair enough. Jay Lethal did a great job at the Ring of Honor Final Battle show, which I'm not done yet. Oh, it's Jeff Jarrett.
He's not in a full suit going out to the ring, so
He can't find Karen.
is Universal Asian Joe Day really a thing, Joe?
Hey,
I feel like I'm about to ruin that because that's now part of the feud.
I've been celebrating privately for years.
I'm making a note in my calendar right now so that I ruin it.
That's the spirit.
Ruin Asian Joe's holiday. Oh, so cute.
What's going on here?
Oh, so they're making it look like retirement. They gave him the boots to take out to the ring.
Oh, yeah. I forgot January 6th was the Storm the Capitol Day. I apologize. Oh, Jeff Jarrett's got his boots in his hand.
Well, that's why, I mean, with Raw making a big deal about January 6th, it's like sort of weird. Like, you know, and I mean, yes, I know about the American situation, but I mean, you can't mess with religious holidays. That's not a thing. Peace be with Boris for celebrating. Oh, I'm really gonna ruin it. Don't worry about it.
You can't. It's this is bigger than both of us, all right?
I'm about to be petty as hell.
Mariah May, with her title, talking about something, but I'm not listening.
I don't have epics. I am the epic. That's now my new tagline. I'm stealing it, Mariah.
There you go.
It is true, Jason. You decide to stay with your own, you know, you refuse to do the metric system. You.
When do we get Mercedes Moné and Mariah May? Never?
Here we go with Jeff Jarrett. I'm really curious because I feel like this is obviously a troll. Like he's bringing his boots out to the ring, but he's not actually retiring.
He should wear a salmon jacket. I'm telling you, it would be amazing.
And I mean, don't they normally come out and retire? They take off the boots in the ring. Like you don't
no,
carry
I've seen
them
people bring them out before.
Oh, okay.
38-year veteran and 12-time world champion. How old is Jeff Jarrett? He looks pretty good for however old Jeff Jarrett is. I'm going to do some Googling now and find that out. I always, whenever I type out Jeff Jarrett, I always say it like he used to back in his old days.
He's 57? Wow.
Jeff Jarrett is 57, but you're too fast for me.
I am. I type for...
Putting words together is hard, I know.
Him card, read good.
Who comes out and beats him up? Speedball, here we go.
Oh, there we go. Obviously a speedball thing. Or who comes out and stops him, I guess, is the... Has Slappy New Year ever been a wrestling promotion? I mean, we always have like the season's beatings, you know, those ones, but I've never heard of Slappy New Year. I like it though.
I don't know if it was Triller or IWTV, but there was one weekend where there were 2 shows streaming exactly the same time by 2 different promotions, both called Seasons Beatings. I'm like, come on, you guys.
I mean, it's too easy, right? Like Slappy New Year is great though.
Yeah.
I think you needed to get somebody, Zach, Dustin, or somebody to do a montage of all the great slaps at LPW.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Run it during the intermission or whatever.
Look at you doing business here, giving people work.
And I'm not even getting paid for this.
Me neither.
This is why Asian Joe is starting to fight with me, because I'm giving all away my ideas for free here.
Now, all jokes aside, do you think he mentions Owen Hart? They were tag teaming when the unfortunate incident took place.
You're getting paid for this, Jason? Wow. Okay.
Can I borrow $10? I got t-shirts to make, apparently. TNA.
It's gonna start putting everything behind a paywall. That's it.
Yep.
It's up to the Patreon if you all my free ideas.
I was going to say you should start an OnlyFans, but that would come across in a way that is not proper.
It's not how you mean it.
I might, though.
Do it. Do it.
$10 is $10.
Except it'll be Ophelia fans. It wouldn't be an OnlyFans.
Oh, there you go.
Why would this be Samoa Joe, Jason? I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean what's the
Jeff Jarrett just said hell no.
Oh, hell no. Oh, there we go. Okay, that makes sense. There we go.
He's re-signed.
His last contract. So he signed
Him
his
and
last
Dustin Rhodes
contract.
should have their last match against each other.
And now what's I'm curious what this contract is. 1 year?
Way to shit on the trios and tag titles, Jeff.
That's fair, Jason. That makes sense. I was just trying to figure out where you got the idea from.
Oh, did he just say he's in the gauntlet-y thing?
Yes. Do we think this happens, that he actually becomes the world champion?
Oh, he just said it. He wants to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
So do we think that happens is the question.
Maybe he wins it and then Christian cashes in right away and takes it from him.
My goodness. Christian has to cash that in soon, right? Like he's had it a while.
Is there a time frame limit on that?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think anything was advertised specifically that he had a certain time, but I assume it's a year like most other things.
Speaking of
Christian Cage. Nick Wayne heard his mom His nice
Take
shirt.
care of Nick Wayne's mom.
That's right. Protect her.
She must be protected at all costs. I guess when I think that I shouldn't have a T-shirt, there are 2 different Nick Wayne's mom T-shirts, so maybe I should.
Mm-hmm. And you don't even have one. That is wrong.
Yeah, 2 in-ring promos and no interruptions. It's a whole new world we're living in.
2025 just out here wilding. Okay, that's fantastic. That's a great line. That's a great line. I'm going to start with that turtleneck. I'm going to finish what that turtleneck started and choke you out.
Oh, I'm at maximum carnage in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Hook and Christian Cage. God damn it, pal.
Powerhouse Hobbs. Whatever.
He's going to smash 2.
Oh, yes. He's got.
talent,
Maybe this
I
is where
assume.
Speedball is. Neither of those looks like Speedball. No.
I have not seen yet.
Oh,
wait.
John Cruz. That's hysterical.
Rob
has to be a
Killjoy and
squash.
John Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the red looks very familiar to me. Like I should know who that is.
You know who John Cruz is?
I do?
Yes. Well, he's most known for when he jumped off the corner and Samoa Joe just walked away and he did the shrug like the meme. But that's Serpentico.
Oh, okay. That's the main event for All In is Speedball and Double J for the title. A main event in any building in the world.
For all. Joe, I make my own rules.
I believe that Powerhouse Hobbs will make short work of these 2 gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
And we move on to our main event.
And I'm just going to be wild like Nyla Rose, just calling him out for everything online.
Nyla Rose. That's my Taz impression from Botchamania.
Oh, stacking them up. Goodness.
Reminds me of when Braun Strowman destroyed MRB and a couple of other gentlemen.
Yes. Neck strong and back strong.
That's how we try to build Hobbs back up after that loss to Takeshita.
That was a great match, though.
I had no problem with it. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody knew Takeshita was going to win, so. Oh, no. Where is Chris Jericho?
Hey, I'm in, man. Anywhere I can sell my new merch, I'm in.
How is it loser leaves Canada if you're not even Canadian? Like, how does that? Is this the way that you win? Or I have to win then because then I have to stay in Canada.
Could I commentate this match as well?
Yes, of course.
Uh-oh.
So where did they say Jericho was?
I missed it. It's funny you mentioned the PBR suit because my local liquor store is doing one of those giveaways for a PBR snowsuit that I enter for.
Really?
It's funny. I enter every time I'm there. I enter and like I'm friendly with them because it's like a local kind of place, and you know I go there for my PBR. And every time I buy it, I'm always like, "My name is Boris." Whenever you decide to add to pull that thing, my name is Boris. But it's way too small for me. It would require me to probably be stitched into it. But I will wear that for this match.
Display it on the wall behind you.
I might actually. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll get like a mannequin and put it in there.
Maybe you have to like make friends just temporarily with Thaddeus and get a suit, a custom suit made.
Oh, make friends with Thaddeus though. That's the
just
ultimate.
Temporarily, just to get a suit connection.
Just to get what I just use him for my own gain is what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I can do that. See, they should sponsor. Just me. Just send me a
there you
sticker.
go.
I'll take that as a sponsorship. You send me a sticker. I didn't catch where
Just one
Jericho was.
sticker.
I have no idea, but there's a little in memoriam of Sweet Daddy Siki. That's pretty cool. I respect that. Calgarian old school fans know about him.
Is he nominated for an Emmy for oh my goodness, where he's playing Ares?
I have no idea. That Viking show? I know that was a long time ago.
Oh my goodness, I can't think of it now.
Now I need a Hyundai and a Jeep. Percy Jackson and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
It's Percy Jackson and the Olympians. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Exactly.
Brian Keith's a great dog. So good. Tracy.
You're an elite talent. I damn sure I am an elite talent.
I want to see more Brian Keith in ring, though.
Yeah, I am a big fan.
Him.
Now
so who do we think will be in the gauntlet next week?
Speedball.
Jason.
Me.
You.
Yep.
Asian Joe.
Yeah, Asian Joe. The Thickness Reed Matthews. That Rizzler kid. Johnny Knoxville. See, this is why MRB says I can't book. And you know what? He's right.
You just have to like message him down and be like, we just booked you for the gauntlet next week. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, you're in that too. Serpentico will be in it.
Uh-huh. And John Cruz.
Yep. Mick Foley.
I like that you put the capitalization on the match.
Well, I mean, this is serious business. I know what it's like to train for a match.
Violence in the Vineyard. Oh my goodness.
My adversary, which we watched last week on Saturday Night Live. It was a lot of fun. Oh, we got an ad update from HBO Max. They have ran promos for a Max original show. What shows are they? What's a Max original show? I don't know what they got going on over there. We're Canadian. We don't get anything good.
Oh, no, he's just withdrawing from the gauntlet match because he's afraid of me and has to train harder.
Yeah, he's not in the gauntlet.
Yeah.
He's being replaced by Drew Carey.
By Drew Carey?
And Blue Cane.
I assumed that if Asian Joe's leaving the gauntlet, that Eric Freeds is now entering. The bookie?
The bookie.
Here we go.
Never
MJF.
Well, here's MJF.
Promo. That's hysterical, Joe. That's perfect, actually. I was really hoping that he was going to lose the diamond ring. I want to know what's going on with Wardlow. I don't think he's injured, is he?
Yeah, he hasn't been on TV in a long time, has he?
Very long time.
Well, we can't have MJF go after Moxley when they're both heels. Come on now.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many shows I've worked where I've had to search all over the building for the pipes and the bases. I tell you.
Oh my goodness, Eric. Ooh. Okay. Go main event time.
All right. Here come the Death Riders. I assume not from the entranceway, but from
No. Do they ever come through the entranceway?
somewhere in the bowels of the whatever center they're in.
The office entrance, exactly.
And you know what the main event means? We're only a few short minutes away from mushroom ravioli and then bed, because I got to be up at God's hour of the morning tomorrow to go to the shoot job, because I'm not famous yet.
Yes.
I'm almost 50. You think I'd be famous by now?
Obviously.
I'm going to be one of those guys, like those actors that get like their breakthrough role when they're like 82 and then they die. I'm going to get over and famous when I'm like 86 and it'll be like, I finally did it. I broke through. I'm financially stable thanks to wrestling. And I'll be dead. That was sort of me dying, by the way.
That was you dying?
Yeah, Dustin, if you can, clip that. John Moxley.
So this is just a match, right? There's no anything associated with it,
I believe
right?
there are no stakes to this.
So we have to let the hometown boys win, right?
Yeah, you would think. But I mean, Vince did that for years. He would have guys lose in their hometowns.
However, the hometown boys losing would cause the some big heel heat, right?
Didn't JR get ass raped in his hometown? And I'm not even joking.
That's quite the no. I don't know.
No, I'm not telling tales out of school. The Dr. Heine thing, was that not film or like shown when in?
That does not sound familiar to me, but
no. I was thinking
out
that
of Old Fort.
I was thinking that at the pay-per-view where because he wasn't at the pay-per-view, I don't think either. First lead actor when she was 94.
Yes.
I'm not going to make it to 94. Look at me. I might not make it to the end of tomorrow. I'm hoping I hold out for Wrestle Kingdom this weekend.
I'm hoping I make it to the Oil Rumble.
God, could you imagine me calling LPW shows that I'm 94?
I mean, that means LPW has been successful for a very long time.
MRB's on his 12th title, right? Here comes Michael Richard.
Oh my God, how old would MRB be at that time?
MRB's kid is like the challenge champion.
Why do you hate FTR? Do I want to know?
Some people are just like that. You know?
Oh my God. In full gear, as in like in wearing a suit, or actually in his gear in the crowd?
No, I think in his like gear, because he's the only one who ever like he always shows up in gear.
Mm-hmm.
Pentagon Junior.
Junior, yeah.
We're live for LPW 167.
You might remember this young man. It's his debut. He's MRB's grandson.
I'm still shit talking Thaddeus. He's been dead for 10 years.
The ghost of Thaddeus Archer.
Oh, Copeland's thinning up top a little bit. I shouldn't talk because I'm bald as hell, but you know.
But you know, you can't just let the hair go, right? Like,
yeah. Whereas Wheeler Yuta has the flowing locks. So we got 13 minutes, so I assume we're going to have a little bit of an overrun here, but this should be a fun match.
Dynamite almost always has an overrun, right? I don't think we've done this one week where there wasn't one. Can now tell MRB that we've booked him for the Gauntlet and his grandson for LPW 126.
Yeah, I'm going to call your grandkids' first match at LPW 212. Spaceman, oh, Spaceman.
Space Odyssey or something.
Yeah. LPW 212. Meet George Jetson. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good.
I like that, actually. But it's going to be meat like MEAT, right?
If I had photoshopping skills, I just asked ChatGPT to make graphics for me. The other day, I invented a children's book. We were laying in bed and couldn't sleep, and I was just talking nonsense because that's what I do. And I invented a children's book called Leon the Ladybug. And Leon the Ladybug accidentally flies into a plane and gets flown to another country and has to come home again. And I thought it's not a bad idea. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, give me a picture of my character of Leon the Ladybug. And this is what ChatGPT came up for Leon the Ladybug. Maybe I'll be a millionaire off of children's books.
Oh, you posted that with no context, right?
Did I?
Did you?
I don't know. Maybe
somebody posted a ladybug recently on my Twitter feed, and I think maybe it wasn't you.
Let me look at my. That sounds like something I would do. Let me look through.
Put it on a shirt, exactly, Joe. You get it.
Can you do that with like ChatGPT stuff? Is there like some ownership rights or something?
To be fair, AI is stealing it from other artists, so
that's fair. I shouldn't say that because Zach will get mad at me, and rightfully so. Zach does amazing work. I don't see any Leon the Ladybug on my Twitter feed, so I'm going to say that was not me.
Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, Veda Scott, by the way.
Today?
Today.
New Year's, baby.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, one of my best friends' birthday is today as well.
Oh, Marina Shafir, you Jezebel, as Jim Ross would say.
So who do we get, and what faction gets a woman that can take on Marina?
See, that's where Camille would have come in if they hadn't just destroyed her with Speedball.
It's got to be someone who's badass, right? Like,
actually, who I think would be good for that, Megan Bain. She's got a lot of size, a lot of presence. Yeah. That's the one that came to mind. Actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, Beth Phoenix. Actually, I just saw a post recently about Beth Phoenix, who's whipped herself back into really, really good shape. She was always a really good worker too. I think that's not a bad idea. Look at this Asian Joe. Look at Asian Joe. That's why we celebrate Asian Joe Day on January 12th. I think he said
15th. It's in my calendar.
15th. Is it? Okay, good. Oh, yeah, because you're going to ruin it.
I'm going to ruin it. I'm 100% going to be a menace on social media that day.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I will never be invited back for a watch-along. Spencer will be like, Ophelia is pure chaos. This cannot be a thing.
I'll just be sitting here by myself talking about Leon the Ladybug's random adventures. But no, he flies into a plane and gets flown off to another country and has to get home again. I thought it was brilliant. Tell you, after Violence in the Vineyard, Ophelia, you're going to be persona non grata. You'll be done. It's over.
Obviously. And to be fair, that match is going to happen because I'm ruining Asian Joe's holiday.
That's right. And I'll be in my stylish PBR suit. Leon's Boxing Day sale. Is that Leon the Ladybug's Boxing Day sale?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know it. It always feels bad. Like the way it's worded, anti-Asian Joe feels like it's going to get me flagged for something.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit like you won't be reviewing video games anymore. It's not a bad idea for a children's book, though, for real, though.
So you could write it and self-publish on Amazon.
But I need like an illustrator to illustrate it.
So then you find someone that has a little bit of time, and then you do something like charity connected to it, and you sell like 1 billion copies.
And I get 8 cents off of each copy.
Yes.
What's 8 cents of 1 billion?
Still not.
It's like
very
$8,000,
much.
isn't it? It doesn't seem really.
I was told there'd be no math.
The FBI believes the Cybertruck that exploded in front of Trump's casino in Las Vegas was intentional.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say the FBI was after me for being anti-Asian Joe.
Well, I mean... Claudio's got gold boots on tonight. No more Tekken. That's a fighting game. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a fighting game person? You don't seem like a fighting game person. No, not really.
It's not
you don't review Mortal Kombat 7?
No, I will review them if they're on my list, but we've got a whole team that reviews them. And I firmly believe that reviews are better if they're done by a person who enjoys the genre.
Fair. Okay.
So I tend to mostly do indie games and cozy games, like really small stuff. So like doing something like Indiana Jones was out of my wheelhouse, but I was really excited for the game. That's why I covered it.
Is Asian really your first name? That's a little racist.
I mean, it might be. We can't use his government name on here. Joe's not even really his name, probably.
I guess I should let him answer that, not me.
Joe's probably not even his name.
Double crossbody, the House of Fire, if you will.
FTR is going wild. No, I didn't take it that way either.
I know, I'm just teasing you, Eric. Absolutely, I'm just teasing. Dax Harwood appears to be wearing an armband that I can't see what is written on it.
It might be for
that Jax
or for their town.
Fair, also true, yeah. I hate when I get called late for dinner. I'm with you on that one.
Maybe he's getting his own tagline like scapegoat.
Yeah, where's he been now that I think about it? He wasn't on the pay-per-view either, was he?
I don't know, yeah.
No, that can't be right. So wait. 8 cents of a billion is 80 million? Is that I don't know if that math checks out, dude.
60,000, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that's. I'll take 80 million, but like I don't know if that's. Leon the Ladybug. I'll have to tweet that now after.
Yeah, now I'm gonna do some math. Here we go.
That was done with a calculator?
All right. Well, you did 1 billion? Is that what we're doing?
It's 8 cents I get out of a billion sold. So I get 8 cents for each one. So it's 0.08 times a billion.
Yeah, that's right.
It's 80 million?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I'm going to be a rich man.
I think I was doing 2 billion.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to be on that Wrestle Dynasty show. There you go. Asian Joe versus Samoa Joe. Now we're booking.
There you go. That takes the heat off me.
Yeah, that's the same show that MRB's granddaughter is going to be on. Big backdrop driver from the top rope.
You don't want that smoke, or he don't want that smoke?
I don't think anybody wants that smoke.
FTR's been off TV for a while too, right?
I think somebody was hurt, but I may be wrong.
Yeah.
Joe Camel, like the cigarette guy?
Oh my God.
I'm down with that. Smooth.
I haven't heard that reference in a while.
That's because smoking's not cool.
Yeah, kids.
My girlfriend smokes, and she doesn't look cool when she does it. I tell her that too.
Eric, you're so angry.
We're going to a commercial at 3 minutes to the hour? My God.
Mm-hmm. So we're definitely.
I love the Briscoes. I was so sad when Jay passed away. I always talk about it all the time, but like, yeah. Yeah, Smooth Joe Camel. He hasn't been doing much lately. He's probably looking for a booking right now.
He needs to make some money.
I should Google Leon the Ladybug and see if somebody's already beaten me to that. Leon the Ladybug. Oh man, no, somebody already did it. Leon the Ladybug pollinates. Early fluent readers follow Leon the Ladybug as he hunts aphids and pollinates plants in the garden. Well, fuck that shit. Now I'm mad.
Okay, so we changed it to Leona, and she needs to... Let's just change it to Leona, and she needs to find her way home.
Oh man, I'm so bummed out about this now.
Maybe you saw that ad, and that's how you came up with the idea.
No, I just it was alliteration. That's all.
Okay, so we go with another name.
Hang on a sec. See, look at this. Look at that. Pollinator pals. I thought I invented Leon the Ladybug, and there's already a Leon the Ladybug. Now I'm upset.
But that's just a boring old ladybug. He's not finding his way home after being on a plane.
Leonidas the Ladybug has the Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I'm calling it.
I don't hate that.
Yeah. I'm calling in sick to work tomorrow. No, I'm not.
Gonna write a book. Ladybug porn? What's wrong with you?
Isn't that like Rule 17? If it exists, there's porn of it? Or Rule 12 or something? I don't know. I'm too old for all the cool stuff the kids talk about. Is this shit over yet? I want to eat ravioli.
Not quite. Rule 34, isn't it?
Rule 34. Hang on. I'll Google that now. Rule
Donnie the 34. Ladybug, Raphael the Ladybug.
Rule 34 is an internet meme which claims that some form of pornography exists concerning every possible topic. Okay, yeah, it is Rule 30. How did you know that? We'll talk about this later. No, I knew about Rule 34. I just didn't know what number it was. Which is why I said it was Rule 17. We might not ever do another one of these watch-alongs. Oh, boy.
From Ophelia, of all people.
I'm mad that I didn't come up with Leon the... I wonder if that's copyrighted. If it's not copyrighted, I could still like slide in there.
Good.
Big backdrop driver from Dax Harwood. Dax the Axe, as the kids like to say. We are overrunning?
Yes, the overrun. Oh, God.
What's 69 mean? Okay, I got to Google that now. What? I know what 69 means. I'm just joking.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
We will no longer be having watch-alongs.
Oh, we got Moxley head-to-head with Adam Copeland.
And you needed this moment.
Why do we have every single match in the fucking world has to have the exchange of forearms in the middle? Mm-hmm. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, Edge still looks
blood.
Good.
Do we have blood?
But Edge isn't that old, like, because he got his contract when he was relatively young.
Yeah,
I'm gonna Google that now and see.
He's the same age as me, or close to
it. And he's 50. Oh, he's older than I thought he was.
Yeah,
51.
Yeah, so I said I think we're close to the same age.
Interesting. I'm writing a Hallmark movie about an independent wrestler who is about to go to the WWE, who learns the way of love at Christmas time will also be recruited to punish naughty kids. No, that's not how Christmas movies go. Like, a woman has to go back to her hometown and meet a guy who's an a-hole, but then he helps her discover her inner love of Christmas and love of herself, and then she decides to leave the rat race of advertising and live in the small town and open an inn or some shit like that.
Yeah. Well, independent woman with a successful, high-stress job in the big city.
There you go. Yes. You explain that way better than I did.
To take over a bookstore and or bakery and or Airbnb that her grandparent owns.
Yes. Fantastic. What is Jack Astor's? I don't know what that is.
It is a family restaurant, like
food
a franchise
of some sort.
Yeah.
Do they have mushroom ravioli?
I don't know.
This has been the most
we
fun.
definitely don't have them out here.
This has been the most fun watch-along stream I think we've done so far. I enjoy the silliness. I embrace the silliness.
You would open a Hallmark movie theme park where they'd have sets from the movies for picks to host Hallmark Movie Con. So they filmed a Hallmark Christmas movie here in Edmonton last year. No, this year in the summer.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember what bakery it was downtown. They converted the entire bakery to Christmas theme, and they had all Christmas pastries, and they were all real pastries in their cases. And then they would sell them off half price the next day and bake all new ones for the next day's filming.
That's kind of awesome. Yes, we have an abundance of Boston pizzas here. I think Edmonton is like the capital of Boston pizzas because there's like, is it? I think it was too, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, there's like zillions of them. I don't hate on Boston pizza actually. Like it's not the greatest food ever, but like it's not the worst either. If you want to go watch the game and have some wings, I have watched Sheik Akbar Shabazz destroy 4 plates of wings in the time it took me to have one at Boston Pizza on more than one occasion. We should do that again. I love me some Sheik Akbar Shabazz.
We didn't salute the flag.
Oh my God, we didn't. First of all, Leon, I'm sad about that. But because we are patriotic here in Canada, we salute you, Mr. Shabazz. Thank you for your service. Adam Copeland is about to be horrifically maimed.
Oh goodness. Everybody interfering.
Is that Jay White?
Yes.
That was not speedball at all. Oh, look at Adam Copeland standing tall like a legend. Oh, they almost missed that. Now they need to go back and... Those are weird chairs for a big arena like that. You see that? Padded chairs like that? Crazy. It is chaos here in North Kakalaki. Shatter machine.
And exactly how it should have ended, yeah.
Yeah, I swear that Wheeler's there just to eat pins for the Death Riders. But you know what? He's getting paid.
Oh,
Got a contract. I don't have one. What a win. Sorry, I'm handling some non-related business here.
That's a good moment for the hometown crowd, considering everything they've been going through.
Yeah.
That's great.
Send them home happy.
Exactly.
And we go on to the Learning Tree versus FTR on Saturday, streaming on Max and potentially on USA Network Canada.
Okay, so his armband says DRW.
I'm not 100% sure what that's all about, but respect to whatever it is. All right. That is the end of AEW Dynamite and the end of our nonsense and shenanigans. Ophelia, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I enjoy this little silliness that we do. It's a good way to kill. Well, not kill. That's a wrong way. It's a good way to spend a Wednesday night. Hit us up with your social medias and your Indiana Joneses and whatever else you got going
on. My tag's right here under my name _Ophelia_Payne on. I refuse to call it X. Twitter and Instagram, and it's just Ophelia Payne on Blue Sky, which is where I am more often than not now.
Yes, Eric, we'll be back here, same place next Wednesday.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
I'm not sure what's going on for Saturday Night Love this week. There'll be something, so tune in 10 p.m. Mountain, midnight Eastern, over on the Love Wrestling Twitch. Thank you, Ophelia Payne, and we will see you guys all on Saturday. pressing buttons. Good evening. Good evening. It's time for AEW Watch Along with Boris. Da, 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 da.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.